Hey everyone, Kickboxer Killer here again. Like I said in my last video, I'm going to do another one. So, here I am. Please again, like and subscribe. Like I said in my last video, it's been a while, so I'm trying to get enough out. When me and my wife was up in Iowa, we really didn't get a chance to, be able to do videos with the job I had up there and stuff. But unfortunately, like I said, it really didn't work as well as I hoped it did. So we came back home to Florida. So, last video was something about martial arts. This video, I'm talking about something else. Something that has recently sort of happened that is going to change the you could say it could change, actually it will change the world, because, and this was something me and a buddy of mine was talking about, and that is Disney now owns 20th Century Fox. And me and my buddy, we are Marvel fans, DC fans. Come on, we just love about everything. But on a serious note, Disney has bought 20th Century Fox. What did 20th Century Fox still own the property of? That was X-Men and Fantastic Four. And my buddy asked, what does that mean? I said, well, that means they get to come home. They are now part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Me, when I found out about it, I was just speechless. My buddy was screaming like a little schoolgirl. So, and then he went on to say, how would they really work the X-Men and Fantastic Four into the Marvel Universe? Well, I went on to explain to him, and a lot of people don't really remember one thing, and a lot of people do. Some people have forgotten this, but a lot of people needs to remember this. And another thing is, sorry about this. I'm excited about this every day. A lot of people are like, oh, when will we get this now? When will this come out? Well, let's finish with what we got right now. I understand they just released Captain Marvel, which I have not seen yet. I've been a little busy. I'm hoping this Friday I get to go see it. Hopefully it's still in theaters. But, and then we got Avengers Endgame, and after that we got Spider-Man Far From Home, and that's really it as far as the Marvel universe. Marvel really released. So we still got next year and whatever. So, but even with next year, we still got characters we need to get sequels out for and really explore, So, with that being said, I told my buddy they can go multiple different ways about this. And, I'll do another video explaining of a what-if scenario with, because me and him did talk about this a long time ago before I even had a YouTube channel. We were talking about Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and different movies and how would they go about it. with sequels and stuff, and I told them multiple different ways. And I'll get on to that and want to hear what y'all thoughts on it, and I want to hear what y'all thoughts are on this. And I will tell everyone has a different opinion. My opinion could be different from someone else's, but this is sort of my opinion, way I could look at it. Everyone looks at it different, but enough of that. You know, I told him, you gotta go back to Iron Man 1. The first movie that started the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that started it all. At the very end credit scene, you have Tony Stark and Nick Fury. Nick Fury is saying, repeating what Tony Stark said, I am Iron Man. You're not the only superhero in the world. You're part of a bigger universe and you just don't know it. That pretty much opened up a whole very vast scenario universe from, okay, there are people around now that you just don't know about, that you haven't paid attention to, along with people that was around before you that we kept covered up, or this or that. If you, take, and then what came out down the line, besides Iron Man 2, Incredible Hulk, Thor, you had Captain America, First Avenger came out, and that was in the 1941, during World War II and all that. So, and then now, I haven't seen it, but I do know that Captain Marvel is based in the 90s. So, you can go, again, about this one or two ways. You can put, and especially this would work out with the X-Men, you can either do a series on it, and I'll give you another idea of what I think Marvel should do. That would be great. And hopefully Disney will do it. I mean, if not, oh well. But, because Marvel did say their TV universe and their movie universe are connected. You may see characters from the movies in the TV, and then the TVs and the movies. That's great. But, like I said, the X-Men, you could start them off from the 60s. They were in the 60s, and just slowly down the line, or, do a little, okay, here we are now, little cameos here and there, but, just slowly down the line, get them into, the timeline point. Like I said, Captain Marvel is based off in the 90s, and then we're shooting back to now, so they can do whatever they want there, and then go back to the 90s or whenever. And the X-Men, you could do that with the X-Men. And he said, okay, but then why wouldn't they have joined after all this? Well, you think of the storyline, the X-Men, even from the 60s to even now. Where they're at, they could still have been fighting the mutant rights, that all mutants are equal from humans and we all can live together. They were still fighting that. But, so they thought to the point of, well, we have our own situation we are trying to deal with, rather than get involved in the New York fiasco, or even with the, we didn't, how were we supposed to know that this guy was coming to Earth, Thanos, to do all this. We had our own situation going on. We had this to deal with. And then they could go that route. Or, we've been here for years. Or they can redo an origin story. Hey, here's a new gene can't come in. Mutants. Sort of like they did with Inhumans and the Terrigen and stuff. I probably mispronounced that badly. And a lot of people said that the Inhuman series was bad. I mean, come on. I thought it was pretty good, and I think we should still try Inhumans, either a movie or a series. We still need to get them out there. I mean, I know the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I haven't watched it since the 4th season or 5th. I need to catch up bad. But then you have, I know on Hulu, you have The Runaways, and then on Freeform, we got Cloak and Dagger. Again, all these are still in the same universe together. I haven't really watched this Cloak and Dagger yet. But and that's the same with Fantastic Four. You can do like, oh, well, we've been around, you can do that. Oh, since the 60s, or not even that, the 70s, or whatever, 80s, or even they were in the 90s. And now we're here, or redo a whole origin. I know we get tired of origin stories, but do what you did with Spider-Man. We know their story, just throw them in there. Hey, we're here. Okay. You can go that route. And do the same. Look, we've been dealing with this, trying to stop this guy from, we had our own situation we had to deal with. Y'all didn't really involve us in any of this, so we didn't get involved. Type deal. So I told them they could go that route. But then I told them, same with Fantastic Four, you can do a series. Honestly, I think Fantastic Four might be a little more better as a television series than an actual movie. But in the hands of Marvel, it may do way better as a movie. And then we went on talking, and I even went on telling him, what I think Marvel should do is what exactly, I know it's copying, but really Marvel copying the DC. But Marvel copying DC, is that such a, have they done that before? I don't know. Maybe not Daredevil, maybe Deadpool might know. Maybe we should ask I keep saying Daredevil. I ought to be slapped. Maybe Deadpool might know. If any characters have ever been copied from DC, or so should they copy on something DC is doing? So, with that note, I know Disney just is coming out with this Disney Plus, all Disney movies, but, with some of these, Marvel characters that's supposed to be, not really suitable for little children, and with Netflix canceling, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Defenders, all of them. And, I heard there was a little something that Hulu, and Hulu's owned by Disney, just picked it up. And they also will play new episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And that's where you can sometimes find Cloak and Dagger on there, if I'm correct. But, really, I really think that Marvel should come up with their own little streaming app. Disney should do this. Then they don't really have to worry about, oh, this isn't suitable for kids. You can still be part of Disney, but let Marvel do what they need to do. You know, and especially with, hey, they're all together in one big thing, you know. Why don't we throw our characters and that's from the TVs and the movies and the stuff from the movies, characters in the movies and the TVs shows, and you know, then you can definitely explore different regions of the Marvel universe. And I really think what they should really do and bring it back and really use it, they did it for a couple things, and they used to do it with comics, and it was called Marvel One-Shots. They did it with movies, but you could only see them on if you buy the Blu-ray version of them. You know, put on there, you know, Marvel One-Shots that, you know, we already have. This is the first season, but you can explore more characters with that. You know, if you don't want to create a whole TV show based on this character, I'd rather see a whole TV show on this character, but let's say Moon Knight. You know, you could do a couple, you know, Marvel One-Shot episodes of him and throw him in the Marvel Universe. I mean, it's lazy, yeah, but it's an easy way to throw. Hey, here's this character, here's this character, here's this character, here's this character. So that is, you know, a lot of ways. And then you can also focus on the TV shows you have, you know, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Punishers, The Defenders, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, and Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and even work on more of the Inhumans. Now, I really do think they need to bring that show back to do it a little more. And then, you know, I heard you know, they want, especially with the Disney app, they want to add more stuff. So I really think that, you know, if they do, I really do think Marvel needs to try to come up with a way, work with Disney to do their own streaming app, because that would be a little more better, because then they could throw all their Marvel movies on there, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, if they want to throw the old stuff before Disney owned them, I mean, that'd be cool. But then you can work on even throwing cartoon series, old series. I mean, just explore it, you know, even read a little comic books like you can do on DC. I mean, and hey, it doesn't have to be too much kid-friendly. I mean, DC, I mean, they got Titans and Doom Patrol on the DC Universe app, and trust me, those are not kid-friendly. So I really would, I mean, so with all the ones, all the Marvel characters that aren't kid-friendly, that they want, that I think Disney should explore, or Marvel should add to it, there you go. And, you know, yeah, Disney owns Marvel, but you're not, you know, you don't have to worry about a kid getting on there to watch Mickey Mouse and, oh, hey, look, Deadpool or Punisher, and watch violence or something going on. So, hopefully, if someone will see this and hear that about the Marvel app and really work on it. But like I said, there's a couple ways they could go about this, but it's really exciting. I can't wait to see how they do all this and where they go from here. Pretty much, it's going to be an awesome thrill ride to see where everything goes. Alrighty then, well, this will be my last video for tonight. It's almost midnight where I'm at. Hopefully you like and subscribe to my channel. You know, like I say, I talk about multiple different things. Tomorrow I'll talk more about, you know, what I was talking about, you know, on the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, what in other videos me and my buddy of mine was thinking about. and we'll go from there. All right. Peace.